And we're back!
Back here, another video. In case you cannot tell by the title below, this video, top 5 favorite wrestlers all time. Do you want to start this list? Because you clearly have the cheat sheet, because we all know that I definitely need it.
Yeah, we both need it. Yeah, sure, I'll start with mine. Number 5 is, gonna do this quick. My number 5 is John Cena.
Why?
One, I respect that he's a really nice guy from what I always hear about him. And that, he is a pretty good wrestler from what I see.
My number 5, seen him back at Roadblock back in March. Triple H. I had really, really long hair, blondish back in the day, and I thought that I was Triple H minus the big giant nose, and now, however many years later, I respect the living shit out of him, and I cried, literally, after seeing him in that match. Number 4,
which you might notice I kind of have a theme with things. Kane, especially from way back when, was freaking... Kane I liked because he was scary, he was creepy, he had a whole thing where he set the stage on fire.
The only guy that kind of works for WWE now as a writer, but is known for his days in Ring of Honor, Jimmy Jacobs. Without Jimmy Jacobs back in 2011, 2012, 1, I would not be talking about wrestling on YouTube, and 2, I would not be into wrestling today without him. So, of course, he had to be in my top 5 all time.
To disappointment, it's Edge. I'm sorry it's not higher, but I have to give props to my Canadian boy.
Orangeville native.
He was always fun to watch. He always had this, really... He definitely got you a lot of hype. He was always... Yeah. It's fun for both of us to watch him doing all his stuff. We were there for his appreciation night.
Back on September 13th, 2011, Air Canada Centre.
Has it really been like 5 years?
Almost 5 years since that event.
Wow.
3, honestly, my number 3 is like flip of a coin. Eddie Guerrero. He was my first favorite wrestler growing up, and I literally cried for weeks on end after he passed away back in 2005. And Eddie, if you guys kind of grew up with him back, whether it's ECW, WCW, or WWE, you would understand why. If you have not already, it's a little thing called YouTube him.
Number 2 for both of us, actually.
Hey, no spoilers, hashtag spoiler alert.
2 is the man, Shawn Michaels himself. I love this guy a lot, just for... being able to see all his matches. A lot of it is the fact that he puts out some of the most impressive matches. Unsurprisingly, a few of them, it helps that quite a number of them are associated with my number 1, so he gets bumped up by association.
Number 2, Shawn Michaels, one word, WrestleMania. What other things besides what he said can I say?
To perhaps a little surprise to you who knew enough about her thing, it's Undertaker. I could probably make a whole video kind of ranting about him, so I'll keep it quick. As I said with Kane, I have a thing for, cheesy, creepy zombie men who have decided to wrestle for whatever reason. He is imposing. He's awesome, and the fact that he's still around just makes me respect him more and more.
He has like a man crush type of deal on Undertaker.
I have a total man.
If I was a man, I would have a man crush on him. Edge, the rated R superstar. And he's from Orangeville, like I mentioned earlier. And honestly, without Edge, I wouldn't be into wrestling at all. Back in 2004, when he returned, up to 2011 when he retired, being there for his last match in Toronto, appreciation night, so on and so on and so on. And yeah, that's our top 5 favorite wrestlers all time.
Thank God we had this cheat sheet.
Yeah, thank God we honestly had that cheat sheet. And whatever the next video, do you have anything to say?
No, not yet.
Oh, not yet?
We'll see what happens with the next video, but hopefully it's not too long, so we'll catch you later then.